Okay, today we're gonna talk about the basic right turn for both, for men and ladies. First, I'm gonna show you the step itself, and then we're gonna talk about the lead and follow of it. Okay, so the basic right turn happens in the front part of your basic. So due to the fact that we're using, we're gonna show steps to both leaders and followers. We're gonna use the rule old as world, that we're gonna use the man timing, which means that we're gonna commence we're gonna commence left forward on one, due to the fact that initially gentlemen have a little bit more, leaders have a bit more on the plate in terms of thinking and staying focused on. Okay, so that's the only reason. Ladies, we're gonna change your step on one. Later you're gonna start with your right foot followers, instead of your left. Okay, but for the purpose of exercise, we're gonna commence with left. We have basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, right? So we're gonna change the 1, 2, 3 part. Now, what I would like you to do is step forward on your left, and while you're on it, turn half. Okay, but just remain with weight on your left. Then you're gonna step on your right with another half of the turn, and then you're gonna step on your left. That will be the 1, 2, 3, and then followed with 5, 6, 7. So from this plane, we're gonna have one basic, which goes 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Now you're gonna step forward, turn half to your right, come back on your right leg, do another half of the turn, and press your weight on your left, and come back, finish the basic 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, this usually happens when your partner turns, you're on the back step. Okay, so from the leader's point of view. So therefore, the trick is, the suggestion, it will be happening on count number 3. Okay, and you're gonna raise the follower's right hand for now. Therefore, if we're doing from a leader's point of view, we're gonna dance 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the signal for the turn. Therefore, from the follower point of view, what's going to happen is you have the 1, 2, 3. So the doors are open, and now step forward 5, 6, 7. Okay, so leaders, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. Now, majority of followers at this point will know what to do, but sometimes the follower will need a little encouragement. Therefore, we're gonna give like a little movement, but don't turn your partner, just suggest the arm where to go. So we're gonna have 5, 6, 7, okay? So the action you wanna do, it's like a little circle, 5, 6, 5, 6, and on 7 it finishes. One more time, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and now from the follower's point of view, what's going to happen is that you're gonna have basic 1, 2, 3. At this point, the arm comes up, you turn 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more time, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Now, in terms of different variations of making that turn, let's keep it simple, okay? There is another one way which makes it a bit perhaps easier for some of you. When you actually, instead of stepping forward with your left, you're gonna cross, okay? So we have 1 basic, 2, 3, 5, 6, arm comes up, we start turning at this point, and then we go 1, 2, 3. It's not as spinny, it keeps you more grounded and allows you perhaps to have more body movement action with it, you know, and more fun with the music, as opposed to set you up for spins and multi-spins techniques later on. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little practice with counting, just for you to get a bit of more used to that before, after the next couple of clips, we're gonna have a proper workout, which will be one full song with those actions wrapped up in like a mini pattern or routine for your convenience, so you can practice and get familiar with it. Okay, but so far, from a leader's point of view, we're gonna have 1 basic, and then we're gonna go into the right turn. So, actually, you know what? We're gonna make leader's turn as well. How about that? So we're gonna practice that turn. I hope you leaders practiced before, okay? But just in case, for now, we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna have 1 basic, and then we're gonna do figure. We're gonna call he goes, she goes, okay? And because my hand is being used right now to carry this beautiful microphone, I'm gonna use the variant we call pizza box hold. Normally, he goes, she goes means that he does right turn and then she does right turn, and during his turn, the man will change hands behind the back. So if we lead that turn with left hand, at the end of the turn, we're gonna have connection with the follower through our right hand. But to the purpose of this exercise, we're gonna do pizza box variation. Pizza box is this, and what that means is that when the men turn, we're gonna raise hand like that, and then we're gonna turn like this, and from this position we're gonna turn lady immediately afterwards. Therefore we're not changing hold, so it'll be a variation of he goes, she goes. I like to call it he go, she go, but I'm ignorant with accents, so what can you do? Okay, so guys, we're gonna start with one basic. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. On 7 we're gonna raise the left hand into the hold that you're gonna see the inside of your wrist. Okay, man comments turn, holding that hand. 1 behind, 2, 3, we drop the elbow to make it like a stop sign, and now we're gonna lead lady's turn on 5, 6, 7. Okay, we try that one more time. Basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I commence my turn. 1, 2, 3, and we turn the lady. 5, 6. Back to the basic. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. Okay. From the follower's point of view, what's going to happen is that you're going to have a basic step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. At this time your arm comes up, but because you're on the back step, you're not turning in salsa on the back steps. Okay, that's like a general rule we try to keep not messing with for a very, very long time. In advanced levels we might have a step or two when we're gonna challenge that rule, but at this point just try not to turn going backwards. Okay, so the arm comes up, which suggests, because your back step is, that the man will turn, and that's when his turn is going to happen. And because he'll kind of give you a little resistance here, now you're gonna turn. 5, 6, 7. Back to basic. 1, 2, 3. Followers, very important rule. After your turn, initially, out of beginners, unexperienced people does something like this. They turn, and they kind of, because the arm comes up, the angle goes, and the focus is still on the hand, right? So I'm gonna turn like this. I want to see my hand, but what happens with my body is that I'm very much back weighted, and now we're going to land that back step very heavily, nearly taking our leader's arm off. Okay, so it's very important. Think like you want to keep your weight forward. Okay, therefore that back step, it's minimal. Okay, remember that in a social place, in clubs, in the good clubs, they're packed. It's like sardines in can, you know, so you don't have space for that back leg without hitting someone or stepping on someone. So be very careful, guys, when you turn. Keep that weight in forward position rather than back. That will allow you in the future hit spins and multi-spins techniques much quicker. Okay. And now we're gonna go to do left turn techniques.